Hi, I'm Bill Bradley. Join me for a recent excerpt of American Voices. Here at American Voices, we want to celebrate this great country, so each week we invite a writer to tell us about a beloved place or sound in America. Recently, we heard from former ESPN columnist Rob Neyer on his favorite sound in the country. He's the author of many books, including Powerball, Anatomy of a Modern Baseball Game. This week, he's back to tell us about his favorite place in America. Here's Rob Neyer.
Hi, this is Rob Neyer. My favorite place in America is Timberline Lodge, which is on the south side of Mount Hood, Oregon. A lot of people have actually seen Timberline Lodge because it serves as in some of the exterior shots in the movie The Shining, the original movie The Shining with Jack Nicholson. So they shot those scenes in the middle of the winter when it was shrouded in snow, which does happen. It is bigger than most, but it's by no means the biggest. There are other huge lodges in the Pacific Northwest and I'm sure elsewhere. My first visit might have been while traveling up into that area to spot a rare woodpecker that I had seen reports of. And I had never seen this particular woodpecker before. I've since seen both species, but I'd never seen this one. I saw a report. As I recall, it was my birthday. And so for my birthday, I took the day off of work and drove up into the mountains and spotted it going in and out of a nest cavity. The first time that I visited the lodge, I was actually heading home from seeing this woodpecker that was a life bird for me that had been spotted a few miles away. And we went to the spot and waited a while and then staring at this particular dead tree with a hole. And eventually this woodpecker popped its head out and it did no tapping, no drumming, nothing. Just popped out, looked around, and popped back in. And then on the way home, took a detour and looked at Timberline, which it really wasn't until later when I started doing a fair amount of mountain climbing, mountaineering, that I had good reasons to go to Timberline fairly often. But this one feels like my home lodge. The Pacific Coast Trail, the PCT, runs right behind Timberline Lodge. And Timberline, like so many other great buildings in America, was a product of the WPA, and not just the building itself, which is fantastic. And there are little touches all over the exterior of the building and the interior, but also all of the furniture, or almost all of the furniture inside, is vintage, made by craftsmen and women in the 1930s. The desks, the chairs, the couches, all the furniture in the dining room, almost all of it is original. It's solid. It all feels very much of a time and a place when people were doing things. It always imbues me with this sort of civic spirit that I think is becoming harder and harder to find anywhere else. When I'm at Timberline, every single time, once I've been inside for 5 or 10 minutes and I'd sort of finished gawking over all of the sculptures and the paintings and all the things that sort of make it what it is, the rooms feel like you're in an old lodge or a cabin. And that's really all I need to be happy or to feel comfortable. And I've spent many hours working in these writing desks with the chairs that weigh 60 pounds and the desks probably weigh hundreds of pounds, are just solid. I've always felt at home with wood and stone around me. Everything about it makes me feel like America can be a great place, and I just don't ever want to leave.
Thank you for listening to American Voices here on my YouTube channel. For more interviews celebrating the goodness and creativity of the American people, click the subscribe button below.